remove the nut of the anti-roll bar link, we need a 16mm socket to remove this. You also need a 16mm open side wrench to hold here, and while you're trying to loosen the nut, to take off the nut. So now I have put a spanner behind the bracket and just holding the ball joint flat, and I use a ratchet here. So one hand holding this and another hand move your ratchet, and you're going to get the nuts off. So at the moment just stopped by that spring, so it's still okay. If you don't have that broken spring, you just hold it. Next, we're going to remove the bolt from the hub carrier holding the front suspension strut. The bolt is here, and it's need 18mm socket to remove this bolt. So also remove this brake pad sensor out of the bracket, so don't stretch this sensor. And we have the bracket together with this bolt, so we're going to remove the bolts and bracket. That's the bolt from the clamp holding the front suspension strut. So after the bolt removed, you can just have a few knock to release the clamp. I just use this hammer and a few knock on here, and then it's dropped down. So the suspension strut released from the clamp, from the hub, and I'm supporting the disc. I'm going to support with a jack and just release tension of brake line and other cables. So now I'm removing the broken spring from the top by just turning it this way. There's the cable around there, but by turning it, it will be okay. See the lower end. So we just turn, so it's released everything. And keep turning here. Keep turning. We'll stop it. Okay, so it is now down from here. So this is the spring, the top end, the bottom end broken, and here is the broken piece for the bottom end. So next we're going to remove these 3 nuts, 13mm. Now we have 2 bolts removed, and the last bolt has been loosened. Next we're going to one hand to release this bolt, and the other hand hold the bottom of the strut, otherwise it will drop. So we'll hold this and remove the last bolt. Now here is our front suspension strut removed. So you can see the spring already broken, so it's dropped from the bottom, and we don't need to cut the spring anymore. So now we can remove this cap to access the bolt. So just use a screwdriver. So that's the cap, and inside is the nut we're going to remove. To remove this nut, you can see you can use some kind of special socket and holding the middle. You can put Allen key over there. I don't have a special socket. I only have this one. So this is 21 millimeter, just for this. So if you can special socket, you can turn outside here, and you put Allen key into this hole. And luckily I have got impact wrench. I will try to use impact wrench. So it's not working, so I have to hold the rod. So I'm going to use this to hold the rod, and use some rubber just to protect the rod. And then I will try again. So it works. So the nut's out. So after the nut off, we can have this removed, and we can remove one by one. There's the washer, and there's the cup over here.